Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. But as I mentioned, right outside the box, you want to throw it around, say, really nice and agile, because this helicopter had potential, and I'm really happy that you picked it up and just made it better. Assalamu alaikum and greetings, alishanmao here, and welcome to a quick review of Eachine E160 6G 3D RC helicopter. This comes ready to fly in a box with an E6 radio control right here. It offers some nicest features like 6G stabilization with altitude hold, which I saw on the box. I'm not sure if it has the altitude hold or not, like built-in barometer or not. We'll find out very soon when we fly it. Now, 6G stabilization and altitude hold, that makes it beginner's next best friend to fly it around. Doesn't have GPS. I hope in the future they will add a GPS as well. Now, when you switch into 3D mode and idle up, that's where you can perform your favorite 3D. And if you got the skills, you can actually pull some serious moves on this. I have seen their test pilot doing some really nice 3D indoors and outdoors. So I know this thing has plenty of power with 2S battery only. Now, before we proceed, just look at it. I mean, the shape, the design, logo style canopy right here looks beautiful, and this radio we are very much familiar with. So yes, it is basically an improved version of XK K130 with longer tail, dual brushless motors. Yeah, there's a brushless motor here as well. Now that will offer a solid tail hole. As a Hulk motor down here, which is a really nice and powerful motor for a size of this helicopter with metal pinion gear. The main gear is still plastic, and they have the Metal Gear digital servos, plus complete metal rotor head and swash plate. Yes, they did do their work. I mean, Eachine took the XK 130 and made it just better. So we are happy with the Eachine E160. Let me give you a quick closer look. Battery is fully charged, and I want to fly it right away and see how it feels, how good it is in 6G mode. Does it have its altitude hold or not? And I'll try to pull some 3D. Okay, so this is the E160. Longer tail, beautiful logo style canopy right here. I mean, check this out, and it's a beauty right here. All right, and a brushless motor on the tail. Sweet. All right, they also say the main rotors are designed to be crash resistant. All metal main rotor assembly with 1 and 2 and 3, 4 plastic parts, which should be tough enough as well. Carbon fiber tail boom with extended length, crash resistant, and they said won't break the landing skids. Main gear down there is still plastic. A 7.4 volt 700 milliamp battery fits down here. Your battery, fully max battery. And one moment, let me just remove these things. They also provided these little caps, you can see, which will hold the canopy from coming loose during the flight. All right, now let me show you the guts of this helicopter. Check this out, a nice powerful Hulk motor. And then this is the main guts of this helicopter. Now this helicopter is running SFHSS protocol, which this radio is as well, SFHSS protocol. Obviously XK have that. That means if you do not want to use this radio, you can use Futaba radios like T8J, T10J, T14SG, anything that supports SFHSS, even Jumper T18 radio that supports SFHSS, and you can configure this helicopter with those radios. Now those who want to add a spectrum receiver, this also has right there, I believe this one, this connector right here is 3 point something volts for spectrum receivers connections. Okay, it says DSM right there, as you can see. One moment, let me move it. As you can see, it says DSM right there. That's where you will connect your spectrum receivers if you want. And if you want to use S-Bus PPM, it's right there. You can add an S-Bus PPM separate receivers and use any other radio controls to configure and fly this helicopter. 3 Metal Gear digital servos with high response are already installed. Rest, as I mentioned, tail has a brushless motor as well. That's it. So here comes the radio control, E6 radio. We all know it. When it comes to programming it for the helicopter features, you'll find it a little bit painful. But if everything is already set, well, you just have to add battery to this and start flying. I hope you can see it. Radio on. Okay, here we are. All idle up, everything is back. Good. I have controls. Now today is pretty windy as well, but hey, this is a collective pitch 3D helicopter. Now here we have 3D button, okay, and here we have the gear and flight modes, high and low modes for dual rates, and the throttle hold. So if you have a throttle hold, you can check the pitches, but if you don't have throttle hold, it will start, you know, spinning the rotors. So be careful with that. Always when you turn it on, keep it on throttle hold, so accidentally if throttle goes up, nothing will happen. I have only one battery, so, but anyway, I can charge the batteries. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. There we go. Oh, look at that. I mean, how stable it is. 2 aunties are coming my way, so I'll keep the helicopter away. Nice, quiet, and beautiful, man. Look at it. How easy it is to control. Is it holding altitude? I actually don't think so. No, it's not holding altitude. Let me see, I go backward. It's rising. Feels like it, but no, it's not like that. If you have an altitude hold feature, you will have a spring-loaded throttle. So, does not have altitude hold. But look at it, how beautifully it's flying. Superb, right? Smooth, nice, kind of not much responsive in 6G mode. So I'm gonna switch to idle up. And it's still, yes, as I mentioned, still 6G is on. So you cannot perform 3D, but you have the collective pitch in your hands now. Nice. So in 6G mode we can test the tail hold. So it should be okay, I believe. I'm gonna switch it to idle up and 3D mode. Okay, so now, yes, now we are talking. I'm really not used to this radio, but let's just try it. Uh-oh, almost there to do the blade scrapping. Now we don't want to do the blade scrapping. Kind of sluggish still with this radio, but it's still doing 3D in a way that, you know, before I haven't had this kind of performance in any ready to fly helicopter. So Eachine did ask the engineers to set it up properly. Look at that, that was sweet. Oh, that was the first blade scrapping there. As I said, I'm not used to this radio, and this radio is not that accurate. Now, the video that you saw, the pilot is doing amazing 3D with the same radio. It could be because he actually, you know, set it up according to his own, you know, feel and style. And basically, of course, he's practicing with this helicopter a lot. But as I mentioned, right outside the box, you want to throw it around, see, you can actually do it. Look, it's actually doing all you could throw at it. I mean, I'm really not that good with this radio, but I can see the controls are really nice and agile. Superb, man, really. I'm impressed. I am really impressed that right outside the box I wasn't able to do this much with XK K130, but with this helicopter I am able to pull some nice 3D right outside the box. That was the blade scrapping for you all. Man, this is superb, you know, really. I want to set it up with my Futaba radio, really, and have much more control, much more fun, fly it the way I want. Still not bad, man, really. This radio is doing a really nice job. Look at that. Sweet. It's hot. I don't want to actually tease the battery so much, so this is enough demonstration, man. That was nice 3D on a very first flight. So we are back to the 6G mode and we're gonna land right here. Man, honestly, Eachine, I love the way you have just done an absolutely beautiful and gorgeous job with this helicopter. Really, to be honest, I wasn't expecting this flight to go that good. You know, when I first had the XK K130, I remember I wasn't able to actually control and perform 3D comfortably with complete stock setup and complete stock radio. But this, right outside the box, it's set up that good that I was comfortably doing whatever I'm used to do in 3D. You know, I even pulled a funnel, inverted funnel. So really, Eachine, thank you very much for doing an amazing job improving this helicopter, because this helicopter had potential, and I'm really happy that you picked it up and just made it better. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos. Do give a big like to this video and don't forget to subscribe. Come on, You know what to do. Hit that like button. It's right there. I know you can do it. Oh, while you're at it, also hit the subscribe button. Right there. Come on, don't be shy. Just hit it. Thank you very much for all your support towards my work, that I post regular and fresh content on my channel just for you. Hit that like button. Right?